I'm at Dr. Leggett's office. I'm about to get PRP in my left wrist. A little bit nervous, but it'll be fine. They're coming in to take my blood, and then they're going to spin it out and get all the platelets and put them back in my wrist. So it's kind of a weird process, but I wanted to let you know that I'm here. This is the wrist in question. Looks okay, looks pretty normal, but I can't bend it more than like this without it hurting, or this without it hurting. And I have a hard time like picking up a pan. I can't shuffle cards anymore. Just like weird little things. If I twist it a certain way and try to reach for something, I can't. It hurts. So we're hoping the PRP works, and that's it. I'll keep you posted. Needle warning. Don't freak out. Look there's the blood. We have to fill up the whole thing. Mm-hmm. Oh, I hope I don't get lightheaded. It's just a baby needle, look.
And these are smaller needles because those blood draw needles for thighs, they're pretty larger.
Yeah. All right, it's almost full. We have to do 4 of these?
Just the one.
Good, because I might pass out if we do 4.
But if you were to do a double, we would have to get 2.
Oh.
And we would just keep the needle on, switch out the syringes. And...
All right, look at all that blood, you guys. That's a lot of blood. Looks really good, though. Looks like very healthy blood to me.
Mm-hmm. Nice and red.
Uh-huh. All right, this is Dr. Leggett. He's going to explain what we're doing with my wrist.
So today we're going to do a PRP injection, platelet-rich plasma. In the past we've done steroid-based injections. Steroid-based injections are very beneficial, but they're simply for an anti-inflammatory effect. We got good but short-term benefits, so we're going to try something different. Platelets really are going to be based off of enhancing healing. Traditional PRP is going to be a gold color. This is a little bit pink today because we're going to add some leukocytes into it. The purpose of that is to create a purposeful inflammatory response. I want to irritate it into there. I want to get the body to pay attention to it again. Platelets are going to be working. You're not going to feel too much for probably a couple weeks, but the platelets are going to be working on inducing healing. Your body has its own natural way of healing. We're just trying to enhance it.
Okay.
Okay?
Cool.
Now, if I strum that guy back and forth.
Feels gross, but yeah.
Not too bad. Same thing with him.
Yeah.
Okay. And then same thing with him.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to go right down into this ultrasound gel. So you can see the overlying extensor tendons into there. So we're going to kind of come down deep into there. You can see the 2 bones as they separate down.
Okay. And that white line.
That is going to have some cartilage into there, and we want to kind of get deep into that guy, the TFCC, that triangular fibrocartilage. So we're going to be kind of targeting that guy right up into there. Okay. He's kind of thick, and then basically peppering around the distal part of the joint where the radius and the ulna come together.
Okay.
And then the supporting structures down there too.
Okay.
Again, with PRP, and we're not going to waste anything. I want to hit everything that we can. So we're going to get started with numbing medication first. You let me know when you're ready for a poke.
Go ahead.
Here is poke. Pressure under the skin. We're going to come
So strange.
Hang in there. Now, lidocaine is going to be very superficial. We don't want a whole lot around where our PRP is going to be. So we're going to do a couple little fanning cross pressure. How you doing?
Okay.
Good.
Hurts a little bit, but...
These first ones are. It'll be better after we're done with this. We're going to go the other way. Here's a poke, same area, pressure.
Oof. Oh, that's a deep one.
Good job. And done with numbing medication.
Okay. We're moving that numbing medication around a little
Just
bit.
getting him to kind of coat everything. So now just let him sit and relax. We're going to let him sit for a couple minutes.
Tell me a little bit more about how the PRP works, like the platelets. Do they go in there and attack weak things, or how does that work?
So platelets are going to be for healing. So if you cut yourself, you bleed and then you clot. Part of the clotting factors are going to have platelets into them. So whenever you clot, the platelets are naturally going to be at the site of injury. When we have an injury that has a hard time healing, we need to introduce as much growth factors as possible to kind of get into there. When we introduce those growth factors, it's going to be kind of new to the area. So the not necessarily a drawback of PRP, but a limitation is that it's slow because it's actually healing in nature. It's not quick and dirty like steroid. Steroid just gets into there as to decrease inflammatory responses, so it can promote an area where the body can get some healing done. PRP is actually going to assist with the healing. It's not going to grow any new tissue, but it's just going to create the best environment where we can get that soft tissue to finally heal up and get your motion and function back.
Cool.
Now you let me know when you're ready.
Go ahead.
Here is poke.
Didn't feel it.
Good.
Ooh, look at it on the screen though.
Now,
I feel a little bit of pressure.
You're going to feel pressure. So lidocaine does good with helping to control pain, but pressure is a completely different type of nerve. Now we're going to have a few passes from the side. How are you doing?
Doing okay.
Good job. Start with our more superficial structures. I'm going to bathe everything into there, and then we're going to get down into that deeper cartilage, okay?
I feel a little bit lightheaded, just heads up.
You let me know if you need to lay down.
I think I'm feeling warm.
Okay. How about we take a break?
Okay. Yeah, I think so.
All set?
Yep.
All right, I'm going to push on you just a little bit here. So we've got all of our medicine in the correct planes.
Mm-hmm.
Feel a little bit popping into there. That's where I'm just going to kind of be manipulating it back and forth.
Yeah. It's a strange sensation because it's numb and not, like tingly at the same time.
And I just want to kind of work it down into that joint. You're going to feel me kind of shift that wrist back and forth. Now, saline is what we typically put in with steroids. The saline is absorbed and it leaves a coating of steroids on everything. No specific saline into this, but the plasma that the platelets are suspended in is going to absorb over the next couple days, and this swelling is going to go down. But because we have those leukocytes into there, those white blood cells, it is going to be inflamed for probably around 4 days or so. I'm gonna make it pretty achy.
Okay.
Okay. Ice down if you need to. Tylenol is going to be fine. No anti-inflammatories for another 2 weeks.
Okay.
Okay.
2 weeks. Okay.
All right. There you are. Let's get you cleaned up now.
Oh, that looks prettier.
Exactly. Now, a little bit more clean up here.
So it will probably swell more than this before it
It'll
goes
probably
down.
be a little bit more puffy,
Yeah.
but it won't have that same kind of fluid content into there, okay?
Okay.